Yo, 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 welcome guys, welcome. How's everyone doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's having a good day. Let me turn this music down a little bit. Yeah, how's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome. Let me just share this link for the Telegram before we get started. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hope everyone's taking W's. And then we'll get this ball rolling in a quick second. All right, guys. Right, guys, yeah, let's get this going. I just wanted to send the link out to everybody. Yeah, let's drop a like, drop a subscribe if you're new around here. And yeah, hope everyone's good. Let's see who's here. Drop a comment. We've got Gerald here. Hello, new spot. How's it going, mate? I'll look at that question very, very shortly. Hay fever is shocking today. I'm going to be honest with you. My nose, if I haven't got a cold, I've just got hay fever. Really playing up at the moment. But we move. We carry on. We carry on doing what we do. But yeah. Let's see what the session brings. I've already taken 2 trades, 2 wins. Well, 1 little win, which is like a partial, which I took. And I've taken a nice 45 tick trade today. Oh, let's have a look at the charts, guys. Yeah, I haven't looked at the chart recently on gold. Nasdaq broke out nicely. There was a decent entry on Nas on the breakout. It didn't really give that much of a move, but yeah, like 13 points, which is like 20 ticks on gold. Nothing crazy, but yeah, good stuff. Angie, welcome. What are you saying, Joe? Positions since the TikTok live? Yeah. Since the TikTok, I said if we break above this level here, you're likely to continue pushing higher. We have done a little bit, like 40 ticks, but nothing crazy. And I'm going to re-break the analysis that I had before is different to the analysis that I have now. So I'll break that down in a minute. All right, guys. One sec, let me just move that out of the way. Yes, I'll break that down in a second. Sort this mic out a little bit. Nice one. All right, nice one. But yeah, Alfie, how's it going? I'm in this long right now. Are you? No, I'm not in anything just yet. Angie, welcome. Welcome to the stream, Angie. I'm in nothing right now. Gold really has just been like in this corrective range. So I'm personally just going to sit on my hands and I'll reanalyze. If we break above, I'll look for longs then. I'll break everything down in a second though. Yeah, Dan, welcome. Mahi, welcome. Welcome, Mahi. How's it going, bro? Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, good stuff, guys. It's good to see everybody tuning in for the live today. Yeah, hope everyone's had a good day. Has anybody taken any trades today? I'll break gold down in a second. Like I say, we've got 5 minutes. 5 minutes before the hourly closes. Let me get these comments back up. Looking to retest the daily fair value gap. I don't trade fair value gaps. The thing is with fair value gaps is, right, people see this as a fair value gap, okay? They see this here as a fair value gap. And just look to the left. Just get this thing, and wherever the fair value gap is, just drag it to the left. What is it? It's just a level of support. Look, support, resistance, resistance. Price, when it comes into here, it's not retesting a fair value gap. It's retesting a level of prior support and resistance. And that's why it pushes away. It's nothing to do with that it's a fair value gap. It's literally just an overcomplicated name. So don't, you know, if you do trade them and they work for you, great stuff. But just understand that it is just support and resistance. Honestly, my hay fever's messed up. Yeah, it's shocking. It was good until like 2 days ago. And like some wave of hay fever's just hit me over the last 2 days. Like, them bees have been out and about recently. Them bees have been doing some stuff. Pollinating. Took the same long as you did, Joe. Beautiful. Great stuff, man. Yeah, we'll break that down in a second as well. But yeah, what am I looking for on gold right now? I want to see gold break back above this level here. If we drop onto the 15, here, you can see, again, what's gold doing at this level. It's acting as support, acting as resistance here, and it's failing really to have a nice strong closure. So if I'm going to be looking for longs on gold, I'll need some 30-minute strong closes now. So I'm going to be waiting for this 30 minutes to close. Potential longs if we close nice and bullish. Yeah, all right. But like I say, we'll just have to wait for that. There's nothing super clean on gold right now. Nasdaq, if we look at Nas, I'll be looking for buys back above here, okay? Nice strong closes back above this level. I'll be looking for buys on Nas. Overall, Nasdaq's been in this 30-minute range here. 1 second. Nas has been in this 30-minute range here, look. So there's not much you could have really done today. You've had a few breakouts, but no continuation. This sideways price action, really what you want to see. Personally, what I'm going to be looking for is if we can close above this level here on Nas, I'm going to be looking for these highs to get taken up here. All right. Going to be looking for these highs to get taken. 1 second, I need to add someone. There we go. Bang. Sweet. Yeah, I'm going to be looking for buys back above this level here on Nas. 21,400 area. Strong closes above. I'm going to be looking for buys. I'm not really looking for sells. The only way I'd look for sells on Nas is if we started closing below some structure. Possibly like down here. Nas is really in a big range, and I don't really want to get caught up in trying to sell a big range. But what I'm going to do, guys, quickly, I just want to break down the trade that we took this morning, or the trade that I took this morning. The range that we was using, the range that I had was buys back above this level here at 32.19, and I had sells below this level here at 32.06. Okay, like I say, you can see how many times we've reacted. Look, support, big resistance again. Look, support down here, support. Okay, struggling to close above and below. Okay, struggling to close above and below. And what did we do? What did we do at this area that we had marked out on the 15? Look, struggling to close below. And if we look at the 15 here, the 30, sorry, we failed to close below the level, used it as support and closed bullish. That, for me, after taking liquidity, closing bullish and rejecting the level is a valid half risk long for me. And that's where I took longs. And I had my TP above the level and above this liquidity. And if you just let it play out, look at the push. Look at the push on gold. Huge push. Over right now, it's sitting at around 250 tick profit from that entry that I took this morning. Very clean stuff there on gold this morning. But like I say, if I'm going to be looking for more entries today, I need to get a strong close above here. All right, strong closes above here. I'll be looking for buys. But ideally retest that level, whether it's yeah, exactly. Param, definitely, mate. Overall targets for me, if I'm looking to long gold today, overall targets for me are these highs. Okay, these highs here and these highs here. A lot of untested highs on gold right now. So that's something I'm watching for. So we're above this level. We're above this level now. There's no impulse. I'm going to see if I can take some 5-minute entry maybe. See, I'd have been happy to have taken that 5-minute if it gave me a bottom wick. I'd have been happy to have taken that if it gave me a bottom wick. Because we have just closed above. But there's no bottom wick, so I just can't execute it, unfortunately. But yeah, that is my overall analysis. If we maintain above this level here, I'm going to be looking for confirmation longs above here now. Okay, I can't take impulse entries. There's no valid impulse. There's no valid impulse on all my time frames. So I'm only going to be looking for confirmation. All right. That is the analysis. So if I see some confirmation, I'll execute. But guys, drop a comment. How's everyone's day been? Up, break even, down? Let me know. How many trades have you taken? Have you taken much? Get it in the comments. Let me just update community chat really quickly, guys. Yeah, let's see who's here. How's everyone's day been? And drop a comment. That's my analysis, though. I'm only looking for confirmation right now. Currently on gold, I'm waiting for confirmation above this level. We closed above and there's no valid impulse entry. So right now, if we get confirmation above the level, I'll take longs. Right, nice one. Sorry guys, I'm trying to like do two things at once here. I'll have a look at the comments now. Yeah, nothing's changed here on gold. I'm looking for confirmation, guys. Let me have a look at these. No trades for me. Yeah, I've taken 2 half-risk entries today. It's very rare I take 2 half-risk entries in a single session, but whatever gold gives you. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Naz. Welcome, mate. So far, nothing. All good. Sit on your hands and wait. Let's see if we can catch something. Like I say, if I get some sort of confirmation above this level, like I say, I want it to form above this sort of range here. If we get it above this range, then I'll take something. If it starts rejecting, then I'll just wait for a new closure. Yo, Metcalf, is that Paul? Is that Paul? How's it going? What's your confirmation? I need to see some bullish closures on the 15.05. I need to see a sweep and a bullish closure on the 15 and 5. Like I say, it normally happens on the 5. But yeah, I need to see some sort of bullish closure and a sweep. It normally happens in one candle, so it could happen in the next 5-10 minutes. Missed the morning's trades, yeah. Clean push. London gave some great moves. I'm happy to take these 2 trades and be done. You know, 250 ticks there. Insane. Fabio's up today. Good. You took some Naj trades, right, Fabio? Yeah, well, like I said, this is what I'm waiting for on Naz. This is my Naz analysis. Naz analysis. Yep, this is it. If I want some closures back above this recent resistance. Just if you just look at this PA on the 30, look at it. Resistance, new resistance. Okay, so closures above here. I think that you need to come take this liquidity next. Okay, or into some sort of level like here. So if we close above this level, I'm going to be looking to trade it into this sort of range up here. And then into them highs. Okay. Yeah, partial win on Naz. Good, Fabio. Nice work, bro. Keeping that consistency. I like it. Yes, mate. Good, thanks. Hope you're good. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Paul. Been looking at Top Step. Looks a good platform. Gonna dip my toes in it. I think, yeah, good stuff. Have a look at Top Step. Top Step are great. Like I say, there's a good few prop firms, especially on the futures side. You know, you've got Top One, Top Step, especially the instant funding. The instant funding on Top One are really, really good. You don't get that really anywhere else. But yeah, if you're looking into futures, I'd stick with Top Step or Top 1. Guys, can we smash the like? Can we smash 20 likes again this stream? We've got 35 tuning in. So, yeah, Nasdaq waiting for closes back above this level, this range, and then I'm gonna be looking for some longs. All right. Let's have a look at Goldie. Yeah, gold is just rejecting really from that level to the left, kind of here. If gold does pull back from here, that's simply my new resistance in line with this level to the left to buy back above. So it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing if it reverses from here. It's not a bad thing. Don't worry. It's all good. Cheers for the lights, guys. Nice one. Yeah, so if it forms resistance here, I'll buy when it breaks back above. It's not too bad. But I hope the volume isn't like it was yesterday. Look at the volume we had to deal with in US session yesterday. Sideways until about 2 o'clock. But yeah, that is... Nasdaq is looking best, right? Nasdaq is looking best. I'm just gonna sit on Nas for a little while here, because if we get a 15 closure back above this level, I'll be looking to take longs. Okay. 15 closures back above here. How long have you been trading Nas? What's your reasoning to add in another pair? I've been trading Nas on, like I said, I only use it on combines really. I don't really use it on my Express accounts. Nas just moves clean like gold. Like look at the Nas trade today. Look, took liquidity, closed bullish on the 15. Nice Nas trade there. Oh. Yeah, nice. Nas just moves like gold, high volume, and I don't really trade Nas on my XFAs. I just use it on combines and challenges. But like I say, it wasn't really clean in US session yesterday. Yo, Jamie, how's it going, mate? Welcome. How you doing? Cheers for likes and subscribers, guys. Nice one. Yeah, how's everyone's start of the week been? Like I say, it's Tuesday US now. We're starting to get into it this week. How's everyone's start of the week been? Crushing goals. Crushing goals. I tell you what, Alpha Capital paid out within... I requested a payout on Friday, and I got my payout today. Which, can't complain. Can't complain. So yeah, another payout to add to this month. Have you traded stocks before, mate? No, not really. Do you mean like day trading with leverage? I've seen people do it. I personally don't. I don't see like any sort of strategy as well on some of them. I see people like, oh, Tesla's running through 500. Let's just go because we need to push to now 505. It's like, what? I think they must be using like order flow and stuff. But I've never day traded stocks. I've held long term. That's about it. Have a look at gold. Yeah, gold's rejecting this level now on the 15. Decent little range here. How do you mark gold zones as there is so many levels? Right, so on the 15, where is the level right now? If we just clear this well, not mess, we just clear this analysis that I had off. Tell yourself, where's the recent resistance? It's here, look, okay? There's your recent resistance. Price is rejecting from this level, and if you look to the left, I know it's a little bit messy, but you've got some support and resistance to the left too. And if you look right now, prices keep coming to this level and rejected away. And then you should ask yourself, where is your most recent support and resistance for sells below? And it's here. Look, resistance, 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 resistance. So you can start building a picture and you can start saying, okay, gold is within this range. If we close below, we can start looking for sells. Close above, we can start looking for buys. And right now, I'd say this is the range on gold. If it started closing below here, I'd be open to sells. You know, you've got some decent lows to take out here too, for a decent pullback as well. Even though we are quite bullish, I'd be open to some pullback sells if it closed nice and strong. I wouldn't be closing with it. I wouldn't be taking anything within this like range though. But if you, for example, if you were using the 30-minute, like I say, if you were using the 30-minute, you know, you'd have your range a little bit lower, like so. And yeah, I'd probably be waiting for something like this. Could we take half risk entry here for sells? Yeah, you can, but just make sure that you understand this level here. You come into a big level of support, prior resistance. So see how this next 15 closes. Yeah, that half risk entry I took this morning was really clean. Yeah, from here. That's the entry that I took from here. 250 ticks. Yeah, clean. Yeah, but half risk sells are valid. But like I say, you'd want to close below this structure. I think if you get below this structure here, you're going to come and push into this level down here. You're going to fill the range, I'd say. Which, you know, let's say we close here. You've got like 30 ticks, 40 ticks, sorry. Nice, guys. 12:33 tuning in. Good stuff. Good stuff. But this is what you want to see. This, guys, don't think that, you know, a lot of people think, oh, not trading is whatever. Like, this is what you want to see. You want to see price create resistance and support because it gives you a range to trade. Right now, there was nothing. You know, here, there was not much. Now we're creating, after this push up, we're creating a range that we can start looking to trade. And this is good for me now. Okay, this is what I want to see. Mama Canada, how's it going? Welcome. What a name. Yeah, I hope everyone's good. Am I a scalper or day trader? I'm a day trader. Yeah, I'm a day trader. Like I say, a day trader, you know, a day trader can be in a trade for 15, 20 minutes upwards, you know, to the rest of the day. You know, I wouldn't class myself as a scalper, taking like trades, holding trades for like minutes. You know, sometimes I'm holding trades for 30, 40 minutes if I got runners. Sometimes I'm holding them for 10, 15 minutes. But yeah, within the day. Within the day. Appreciate everyone who's liking as well, guys. It really does help. Nice one. Who came from this morning's TikTok? Drop a comment if you came from this morning's TikTok and you're tuning in from that. I know a lot wanted to see me trade live on YouTube, so I gave my YouTube link. Drop a little hello if you are. Oh. Yeah, let's see how this, for me, I'm going to be using this range on gold. Let's see how the 15. We're within this range on gold right now. I don't really want to be trading it. Like this morning, look. This morning here, I didn't do anything until we started rejecting the range. I got half risk when we rejected the range and closed bullish. Before that, I wasn't doing anything within the range. Same now. I need this candle to close in 13 minutes. Okay. New spot. Come from TikTok. Nice. Nice, man. Yeah, this 30 is looking interesting, guys. We could get a little scalp on this half risk. Like I say, I need to wait for this 30 to close. Nice strong 30 closes to the downside. There could be some, in 12 minutes, there could be some nice sells. I'd probably just get fully out at these lows here. But realistically, it's only half risk because it's within this overall range. But I want to get closes below this level at least. I need to get below here. Look to the left. Big support and resistance. So if we get closes below this level, if I get some closes below this level, I'm going to be looking for sells. Like a little pullback, 40 ticks or something. On the other hand, if it closes above this, I'm going to be looking for longs into them highs, okay? That is the analysis for this, I'd say, for the next 30 to 40 minutes. But yeah, that's what I'm watching. Okay. If you got any questions as well, feel free to drop a question in the comments, okay? I'll get back to you. Yeah, 15 calls bearish rejecting, don't get me wrong, but selling into a level is not something I do. Something like this, selling into this structure is not something I do. This could have easily closed bullish. But my targets, if I did take this sell, would be like that. How long have I been trading, bro? Nath? I've been trading about 7 years now, mate. Around 7 years, yeah. I started when I was 18, I'm now 25. Started on trading 2-on-2. Didn't understand how bad their spreads and commissions were. But yeah, I thought I were a genius because I was making like gains for a week. But yeah, nice closure here on the 15 and 30. I'll take some half risk sells down. Because, like I've already mentioned, you're trading within this range here, but you've got targets to the downside. So if it rejects the level and closes bearish on this 30, I think you're going to push into this level at least. 35 ticks and then 40 tick push down. Guys, get in the comments. How long's everybody else been trading? Drop a comment. How many years, months, days? Get it in. Just started. Mama Canada, I'm totally new to trading, just started looking around what all this Forex is about. Do you provide basic level education? Yeah, I have a community. Like I say, I've got a community. You'll learn everything from start to finish to a full profitable strategy. Like I say, it's for any level. If you want to learn a profitable trading strategy, being inside a good community with, good people, be around good people, then yeah, it's definitely a good place to start. For sure. That's the thing. If I took cells here, you'd have to have stops like up here. It's a bit impossible. I want I like having my stops like 20 ticks. Depends what sets up first. Naz is nowhere near setting up. Naz needs to break out or provide half risk sell opportunities. It's not. Gold is. It's took highs, closed bearish. I need to wait for this. I need to wait for this 30 to close for potential sells on gold. Ali, 2 years. Nice. FIFA Fever, 1 year, over a year. Nice. Good stuff, guys. Keep going. Yeah, if you want to join the community, like I say, if you do want to learn my full strategy, guys, I know a few are interested. If you're interested in learning the full strategy, joining the community inside all the chats, I've just posted the link 2 times, so you can feel free to get signed up there. Since the start of this year, nice, good stuff. How's your accounts doing, bro? I know you had a good win at the end of last week. Have you not traded yet this week? See, this is why you wait for closes. What's gold doing now? Perfectly rejecting this level. As we said, perfectly rejecting this level. If it ends up closing bearish, I'll take it. If not, I'll just wait for closes above for buys. All good. All this liquidity up here to take. Oh, FIFA 100,000 away from your first payout. Nice. Who's that with? With Top Step or another prop firm? What prop firm? Ah, yeah, EA, nice. Do you mean E8 funding? E8 or is it E8? I'm sure E8 have there's a prop firm called E8. EE. EE. Or is it Elite? Elite? I don't know. Trying to guess something that I probably not even heard of. This week, nothing as of yet. Trying not to rush anything. Really trying to focus on my mentality around placing trades. That's insane, man. Great stuff. If you literally, guys, if you stick to 1 to 2 trades per day, valid entries, and, you know, if you take 1 to 2 trades in London and then shut the computer and you're in profit, you should be happy with that. You should be happy with that, okay? Equity Edge, yeah, Equity Edge, I've heard good and bad things. I've heard both. Not used them personally, so I'm not gonna say anything. Like I say, if I don't use a prop firm, I won't say anything about it. Anything bad about it. But yeah, I've heard good and bad things about them. Only from the people in the community. Nothing about me personally, but people in the community. Like I said, I've got a community with members who've used them. What prop firm do I suggest? I think Top 1 Futures instant funding. Top Step are good too. Top Step are great. Top 1 have paid the most to traders than any other prop firm I know in the shortest period of time. Guys, if you want to use a good prop firm, you can use Top 1 here. There's the link. Use JTC at checkout for a discount, a 40% discount. Okay? So that's the link. Use the code JTC in capitals and you'll get 40% off any account. If you want a good prop firm who pays out, great conditions, great support team, one of the best out there for the futures, definitely. Honestly, bro, it's the best way to trade. When I first started, I had a lot from overtrading and revenge trading, but learning from my mistakes, yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Learn from mistakes quickly and don't waste money. Make your mistakes cheap and don't make them expensive. That's what I say. You know, if you learn a mistake off like a $30 challenge or a $10 trade, you know, that's a good mistake for that price. Don't make it thousands. Keep doing it and making it thousands. Smashed it, guys. 20, is it 20 likes? 19 likes. Nice one. Crushing it. Yeah, 15 closes above this range. I'm looking for longs. Okay, 15 closes above this range. I'm looking for longs. If not this 15, then the next 15 will be valid, okay? Yep, Paul, top one, the instant funding, you need 5%. Once you hit 5% on an instant funded, there's no challenge, there's no activation fee. So if you put it in, you know, if you put it into what it actually is, you're not paying for the activation fee, you're not paying to pass the challenge, you're getting instantly funded. It's basically the same price. And with top one, once you've reached 5%, you get a payout. You can take like 3.5%, I think. But top step, you have to take the challenge, you have to pay the activation fee, and then you need to get 5 days of 200. With top one, they've got a consistency of 20% and 5% to get a payout, which you've got no problems, really. Nobody in the community's had a problem with that. Like I say, we've had people in the community with like 10k payouts with them, 5k payout with them, 3.5k, yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's why you wait, look. Beautiful rejection from that level. Inside this range. If the 15 doesn't break above, I'll just wait for the next 15. It's all good. Yeah, if this 15 doesn't break above, I'll get the next 15. Have we got news today? I have checked it. I think... let me have a look. Or are we free? Yeah, we've got CAD news at 1:30 and 50 seconds. So, like I say, nothing that's really going to affect it too much, but I'm still going to be looking for trades. If this 15 doesn't get above, I'll take the next 15. Like I said, I need a closure above this sort of range. Yeah, I'd expect the next 15 to push, but you've got news coming out. Yeah, I've got CAD news coming out in 10 seconds. Yeah, just give it a couple of minutes. Give it a couple of minutes. This could have a little bit of a reaction. You really want to see it come and create a bottom wick and then reflip bullish. If this 15 just continues to push, if this 15 just continues to push, all good. I'll get the next 15. Oh, it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me. By the way, Joe, being in the group these 20 days changed a lot. Also, backtesting percentage is so high compared to before I was in the group. Ali, that's it, man. They are the refer. That is the feedback I want to see. People joining the group and getting some, like, obviously improving. improving from, you know, before to joining, any sort of improvement, coming in and actually getting some, putting in the work and seeing the results. That's what it's all about, man. Ali, are you on the challenge on the top one for the 4%? Or are you on the instant funding? Because if you're on the instant funding, you've basically almost got a payout, which is nice, which is good. I'm so happy to see that though, mate. Really, really, like, you put in the work, you ask the questions, you've watched the content, you know, you're not just entering trades and, like, a lot, you know, not people in the community, because I tell people in the community what the best thing is to do, but you'll get people who, you know, who trade and they'll take a position, they won't learn from it, they won't ask what happened, they'll just move on and do the same thing again and again and again. Like, whether it's a win or a loss, learn from it, and that's how you improve. We'll get instant funding too after I pass the challenge. Yeah, good stuff, Ali. 2% and you've passed it. Good. Very, very good stuff. That's the thing with the instant as well. There's no challenge, so you're making the same amount and getting paid out. Because on the challenge, you get made 6%. On the instant, you need 5, but you're getting paid out on the instant. That's the difference. It is a good thing. But don't think of it like that, Ali, that you could have got a payout if you did instant. Just work towards passing the challenge, because you know that you can profitably get to 6% then. Prove to yourself over the next week that you can hit 6%. And then that's your proof to say, okay, let's go instant now. Alright? Yeah, because it's all good saying, oh, you only need 6% for a payout on an instant account and then blowing like 6 of them. You still need to prove that you can hit 6%. 6% in, you know, even if you hit 6% in a month, that's a very, very good month. You know, people think, you know, you hear a lot of stuff on TikTok about, I hit 15% on average per month. I'm like, no, you don't. You don't. I don't care, you don't. You really don't. You know, people need to stop thinking 10, 15% home runs. Just like 5% a month is good. That 30 was very, very nice. It's just a pity that it instantly pushed up. Did anybody catch this long? Did anybody catch this somehow? There's no way I could have caught it. The stop loss would have been like 70 ticks. And it closed on my level. Yeah, it's been a bit like that. Gold's been a little bit like that over the last day or so. It's been giving nice closes and then just no entries. I've only taken 2 entries this week so far, which has been today. Yeah, there's no entry for me too. I can't enter a trade that instantly pushes up. It's impossible. That's news as well. CAD news has literally just come out. Terverus, how's it going, mate? Welcome. No trade for you. Yeah, me too. I'm going to see how this 15 closes. 15 closes bullish. I'll take the next 15. Yeah, you've still got these highs up here to take. And into them highs, we've still... Oh, if it doesn't take them, we've still got 40 ticks. Goldie. Oh, look at that. That hourly, man. That hourly is beautiful. It's taken the lows, rejected from the level, and just absolutely flew higher. Start of the stream, we did mention that we're coming into a big level of resistance here, and price is just instantly pushed up. Did we get 5 minute? No. Let's have a look at Nas. Is Nasdaq going to give us something? Do you know any currency pairs that tend to move like gold and Nas? GJ moves like gold and Nas. And yeah, Nas, you say that you're right, mate. It's you get weeks like that. You just got to accept it. You know, you get weeks where you'll have the entries but not the valid, you know, setup. You'll see a valid flip, but it won't be valid to take 'cause it's not an impulse or a confirmation. And then you'll have weeks where you're getting really nice strong closes and grabs, and then it just won't give you an entry. And, well, not weeks, you'll have days like that, should I say. Yesterday was a little bit like that for me. And today, I've taken some entries, but US session just did it to me then. Instantly pushed up. I wanted a long here, and it's just instantly pushed up without me. Got to accept it. Losing week so far, but confident I'll turn it around. Turverish, yeah, definitely. There's you know, you got 3.5 days left. Absolutely, absolutely, man. What trades did you take? What trades have you taken so far? Look at this. Yeah, definitely, Naz. That's the thing as well. If it goes without me, it doesn't bother me because I wouldn't have been able to execute it anyway. Like, being there to market buy and it instantly just pushes up. It's just hard to execute and get a good price anyway. Yeah, combines as well. If you've got it on a combine, that's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. But yeah, Naz is just within this range. If we break to the downside, I'll take some sells. Right now it's chopping. If we break to the downside, I'll take some sells on Naz. And then gold, I'm probably just going to wait for this 15. See how the 15 closes in 6 minutes, potential longs. We have just taken some liquidity, but we'll see. Yep, more entries will come for sure, man. That's the thing as well. Gold's going absolutely nowhere. You know, it's going absolutely nowhere. It'll always, like I say, you've had this push to the upside, but it'll always create a range like this. You know, it'll always create a range, and then you can just get the next push. You know, just if you ever come on the chart and you've had a big push, or you just don't know what's going on and it's just a bit messy, just give it 30, 40 minutes, let it range, let it create some structure, and then have a look then, and just catch the next move. Because it'll always range, and then you'll just catch the next move, up or down. Eddie, how much is the Xauusd chart each month? It's free on TradingView. Yeah, I've just got like the second package for TradingView. That's just for the charting and like the replay and indicators and stuff and setting alerts. But if you can just get it for free anyway, I think. Yeah, I'm watching this 15. If the 15 closes bullish and leaves some liquidity up here, I'll take some longs, okay? Because I think we're going to go and swipe all that liquidity. We have taken some. But, you know, 4 minutes here. If we close strong enough, I can be interested in some potential longs, okay? Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, it's all on this 5 really. The last sort of target for me in this session on gold will be these highs here. So if I can get some longs into them highs, then that's fine. I'll just have to see how this next candle opens. It'll probably be a low risk entry, but if the next candle can open, just give us a little push down first. I'll enter, and then it'll push higher, hopefully, into them highs, like so. That's the thought process for me. And that'll be the hourly taking them highs too. Which, if it doesn't take it on the 15, I'll try and just hit the hourly. But I need a strong close, really. Thinking like this has improved me as a trader big time and made me profitable. 0 more emotions is key. Now's perfect, man. So good to hear. So good to hear, man. That's what it's about. You know, always understand that, look, gold had a big push up here. What will it always do? Well, it'll always push sideways, and then it'll, you know, have its push. Whenever it wants to stop, we don't need to guess that, because it'll range. And then it'll push down. We don't need to guess where it's going to stop, because it's going to range. And we're just executing on these pushes. 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 You know, we've got no, like, emotional attachment to where it's going to stop. We don't care. Yeah. Took the loss and then impulse took the loss. Yeah, Tervers, if, like I say, best thing to do, journal them, have a look at them, see if they was 100% valid. If they were, move on to the next one. There's nothing wrong with that. 1 win, 1 loss, all good. And like I say, send them over on Discord to me and I'll take a look at them too. Guys, cheers for the likes. 20 likes, crushed it. I appreciate it. What is the 5 saying? Is there any 5 entry? No, nothing. Big L this morning London session, but we keep it moving. Will? All good, bro. Just keep it, like I say, I don't know your strategy and I don't know what you're trading. What concepts are you trading, mate? And what entry did you try taking? I know a big problem for a lot of people is they try to predict too much and they're not trying to trade what's in front of them. For me, like, gold after the closures was just bullish. Abdul, how's it going, mate? I'm good, thanks. How are you doing? How are you? Hope you're crushing it, everyone. Anyway, whoever's here, I hope everyone's having a good day and crushing the markets. We're looking to set this out. Oh, one sec. Yep. Moved on, just following the plan. Terverus good. Like I say, your journal has been great. Like, look at your journal over the last 2 weeks. How much more profitable it's been. So you just keep sticking, and like I say, it's just distribution of probabilities. Just a distribution of trades. You know, they either go to the right hand side and it's a loss, or they go to the left hand side. It's a win. Rejecting hard after taking them liquidity, yeah. All good though. All good. I'm just gonna wait for the hourly. I'm waiting for this hourly to close. Strong hourly close. I'm gonna be looking for longs. Okay. Yeah, strong hourly close. I'm going to be looking for longs higher on gold. That's the plan. Was I being stupid thinking it was going to be bearish? I I don't know, mate. I think there's a lot of predicting there. There's a lot of you saying gold. I bet you thought to yourself when you were taking your short trades, gold has to go lower. It is bearish. It has to. It must. That's something that I really stopped. Like gold here, this bullish price action with all this liquidity above, just tells me that gold's going to continue higher. Look at the price action. What is it telling you? It's not telling you that it wants to reverse and push down. It's telling you that it wants to continue higher. Today, many occasions, but no entries. Yeah, Ali, it happens sometimes, bro. It's one of them. If, you know, one day you'll have it, you know, one or two times in the week, one day in the week at least, you'll have it where you'll get some clean closes, but just no entries, and it's just one of them. Doesn't really bother me. It's just gotta move on and wait for the next opportunity. Would you adjust your line since it took liquidity? If the 15-minute close is bearish, I'll put it to where the rejection is of the 15. We haven't closed bearish yet to create new structure. So no. Once we close bearish, that's new resistance. So for now, I can't. If this 15-minute close is bearish, then yeah, I will. Because that's confirmation of new resistance that we're rejecting this structure to the left. But now it's not done that. Yeah, keep going, Will. Nice one, man. Keep pushing. What concepts are you trading? 4 hourly, yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Nice strong closure. Yeah, longs are looking really good on the next hour. If this hour can close a bit more bullish, I'll take longs. Like, let's say it closes up here. Well, we've got 30 ticks to first targets, 35, 40 ticks into first targets, and then you've got 90 ticks into these highs, which is nice. Right, guys, back in 2 minutes. Back in 2 minutes, guys. I'm just getting some more water. All right. Yo. Let's have a look at these questions, guys. Let's get back into it. Thanks for waiting. Write that down. Yeah, Turborous, write it down and let me know. Like I say, if you want, even if you want to send me a journal at the end of the month, each month, then we'll go through it then. Do you have a reason for your choice in markets? Like, have you tried strat on futures? Yeah, Eddie. I trade futures and forex prop firms. I use both. I utilize both. The gold chart on futures and forex, it forms, the candles form the exact same way. So I execute and use both. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I think futures prop firms are a lot better, but I like the gold Xauusd chart better. All right. Yeah, for me, futures prop firms are a lot more lenient, a lot. I won't say easier to get paid out, but I think they're a lot. They're definitely going to pay you out if you need it. Well, if you deserve it and you fit the rules. Do I stick to the strategy on challenge accounts? Yeah, I stick to the strategy. I stick to the strategy, of course, on any account that I'm trading, whether it's a challenge or a thingy. But I just up my risk. So instead of using like 2 contracts on a XFA, a funded account, or two lots on a challenge, I'll use like 5, sometimes 10, depending on the size. Yeah, there is sometimes a slight difference in tick or when it flips. But if there's a difference of like 2 ticks, which is never really more than like 2 ticks recently, I'll just add 2 ticks onto my stop loss. It's not really that deep. It doesn't really affect me too much, because if there's a difference, I just add it onto the stop loss or add it onto the order. It's all good. Yeah, if this hourly close is bullish, I'm going to be looking for longs, but I need it to close stronger. I need it to close stronger. A nice strong close. Like, let's say that realistically I want it to close around here, because I'm not bothered about catching 40 ticks. I'm happy to catch 30 and then let it go break even and see if it wants to push higher, because you've still got all this liquidity to the left here to take. So it doesn't matter. The stronger it closes, the better. Don't think that, oh, you haven't got much to target. It doesn't matter. You want to close stronger. But I am a bit, like I say, we've got liquidity here, but I do understand that we are rejecting from this level a lot. Look, push down, big push down. I think personally, what you're seeing right now is you've got a lot of liquidity on these highs here, and you've got a lot of liquidity on these highs here. What are retail seeing? Retail traders are seeing this level here, look. Resistance, push down. Resistance, push down. Resistance, push down. Retail are seeing gold come again into this resistance level, and they're going, oh, cool, we're going to push down again. We're going to come into this level, we're going to push down. Great, I'm going short. And they're going to have their stops on these highs like so, okay? They're going to have the stops like here, looking for this big play down. We understand that this is just a trap. We can look for price to push higher, take out all their stop loss, and then push down, okay? So, me knowing that retail have all their stop losses above on these highs, looking for this big play down, I'm going to look to profit and take longs into their stop. All right? That's my overall, that's what I'm looking to do right now. Yeah, that's the thing. I took a buy. Tinish that buy at 32.16. That's where I took a buy this morning. I literally took a buy from here, where you just said. No, guys, I didn't play it 350 ticks, but I did give it a good go. But yeah, from here into them highs, 150 ticks, and then look at the push. Oh, sorry guys. I woke up too late to catch it. Oh, good man. There's so many. That's the thing. If you wake up late of something, don't be too bothered. Just look for the next available opportunity. Like I always say, gold or NAS after a push. If you wake up after a push, understand that it'll range. You'll find 2 levels, and then when it breaks out, you'll get another entry. It'll range. You'll find another entry. Okay. Range push, range push, range push. Yeah. How many likes have we got right now, guys? 22. Nice work. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Like I say, if you can get some value out of each one of my streams, like, if you're new here, guys, drop a subscribe because I go live every single day for about 1.5 to 2 hours. So it's just free, like, free value just on YouTube. Like I say, community members get my trading all day, but you can get an hour and a half of watching me trade live, asking questions, seeing me how I execute, you know. And this owl is not looking too good. It's been a bit of a dull US session, I'll tell you that. Tell you what, gold's been respecting 15-minute resistance very, very well recently. So could we have a little bit of a reaction from here for it to continue higher? Yeah, let's have a look at NAS, guys. Gold's not really doing much. Let's have a look at NAS. Yeah, Matt, I'm watching NAS at these levels. Okay, I'm watching NAS at these levels. If Nasdaq closes below, let me get rid of all this. If Nasdaq closes below this level, I'm going to be looking for sells. Back above 21,400, I'll be looking for buys. So again, it's one of them. It's just sideways. It's just sideways for now. Look at the hourly. It's literally not moved since 2 o'clock last night. Like, look at the daily. It's not really, or the 4 hours, sorry. 4 hours, like, within the last 12 hours. Why? Zoltan, why are you going long from 47s? You're literally trading at liquidity. That's why I said I wanted a stronger close, because I'm not trading if we're taking liquidity. I need a closure so we don't take liquidity. Yeah, gold's a bit slow coming into the US session. We could have a new level here in a minute. 22 seconds, we could have a new level on the 15 here to buy above. Like Terverus mentioned before, he asked, "Oh, are we moving our level yet?" And the answer is, like, when we get this rejection here in 15 minutes, then yeah, we'll be able to move our level. Oh, in 4 seconds now. But yeah, not too much right now on gold, to be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna sit here and say that there's a lot happening. I'd say my range for now is buys back above 46s, sells below 36s. Let's have a look at the 30-minute range. You've got a 30-minute range here too. I'd be watching something like this. All right. Nasdaq still playing within this range again. Don't be bothered if you're a NAS trader. Don't be bothered about missing out of this price action. What is this? It's absolutely garbage. You don't want to be trading here. This is where you blow accounts. You know, this is where you take 15 trades, break even on losses because you've got no significant moves. Okay? When we get outside and we get closes outside of the range, then yeah, that's where you want to be doing business. Same here, look. Same here, look. Nothing. Range. Broke out. Push higher. Range, if we break out, I think we'll push lower or higher. Okay? Gold again. Look at it. Sideways. Nothing. Up, down, up, back into the range. But it's good lessons, guys. It's good lessons because it teaches you. It teaches you not to be trading these shocking ranges. It teaches you not, you know, I'm going to sit out and wait for the closes. Yeah, guys, any questions as well? Feel free to get some questions in the comments. Today, it's one of them where London was very, very clean and US session is chopping about a little bit. But I think I think there will be a move in US. There always is some sort of move in US. It's just about not getting caught up in chop. Okay? That's literally it, guys. If we understand, or if I understand that, you know, there's going to be at some point in the next 2 or 3 hours, there's going to be a breakout and there's going to be a move. I don't want to start taking losses within these ranges. Okay? I understand that. So I'm just going to wait for that. Okay? Just please understand. There's going to be some sort of move. Don't ruin your day trading that or trading this. It's just not worth it. What is the hourly doing? Yeah, hourly closed, taking this liquidity. Could we push down a little bit? Possibly. Like I say, we'll see. We will see. But yeah, 15's not really showing me much to share. Next thing is this range. This is the only range I can really have on gold. Like I say, you could have your range a little bit lower if you wanted to. Just to include this sort of support here. That's absolutely fine. But we're getting a bit of volume to the downside right now on gold. So, like I said, we'll see if we can break out. What about Nas? Nas is not doing anything. Yeah, it's just Nas and gold, really. Both in ranges. Is everyone staying patient? Guys, is everyone staying patient? How many are tuning in right now? We've got 35 tuning in. Yeah, good stuff, guys. Yeah. For those who are joining, for those who are tuning into the stream and want to know the updated analysis, I'm waiting for closes on both gold and NAS. I'm waiting for some strong closes out at this range. Alright. Range on gold is here. Range on NAS is here. Okay. Spot Yep, Terverish, yeah. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Gotta stay patient. London gave some great entries. London gave some great entries. You just gotta stay patient in US. Look, 350 ticks from that entry we gave. Beautiful, beautiful entry. What a good entry that was. But yeah, good stuff, guys. It's good to see that everyone's staying patient as well. Understanding ranges, understanding chop, understanding consolidation and why you shouldn't be trading within it. That will save you so much. So much. So your gold could have a little pullback here, but I'm not really interested if it hasn't taken liquidity. It's a bit of a hard situation here. It's a bit difficult right here, right now. You know, you need some sort of clause below here to confirm that it's going to push down. Could get difficult. Oh, Goldie being a bit tough in US session. I'm gonna be honest. If anything, it'll be Nasdaq that gives me a trade. I like this range a lot better. I know it's choppy, but it's a lot clearer than what we have now on gold. Oh, new subscribers, nice one. Appreciate that, guys. Anyone who's subscribing, nice one. Yeah, 15. This is 15 on gold, 15-minute. Still waiting. Like I say, you've got 5 minutes until this closure. I'll see how this closes in 5 minutes. All right. Like I said, I've been on for an hour and a half now. I don't want to try and force anything. I've taken 2 trades, 2 wins today. There's no need for me to force anything in this session. If, like I say, look at this. Nas has done literally nothing all day. Gold had a nice push up, but we've created this range now that we need to wait for a closure. So I'm just going to see how this 15 closes. If it closes below, then we'll have a look if there's some sells. If it doesn't close below this level in 5 minutes, that'll be me done for this session, and I'll be trading live in the community, in the chats. All right. But yeah, I've been on for an hour and a half. I haven't taken anything just yet. Nothing. Like I said, I wouldn't be sat here if I wasn't on live. I wouldn't be sat here watching these ranges. I'd simply just set an alert here. I'd set an alert here. And on Nas, I'd literally set an alert here. I'd set an alert here. And I'd just wait for him to go off. Is Naz a buy? Naz will be a buy for me above this level. If the 15 can get above here, Naz will be a buy. If it can get below here, Naz will be a sell. Jamie, Tuesday is the only day I get losses, so a no trade day is a win for me. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Tuesdays, like I say, guys, just understand that we've got a big week. We've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to go. I've only taken 2 trades so far this week. 2 wins, but 2 trades in 2 days so far. It's not bad. I understand that the next 3 days could give me 6, 7 entries. So I'm not in any rush. I'm not trading this range on Naz, and I'm not trading this chop on gold. Look at this. The last 2-3 hours, it's literally done nothing. Not just yet. New spot. Naz isn't a buy for me just yet. If it closes above this level, I'll be interested. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna call the stream there. I'm gonna call the stream there, guys. This is what I'm watching on gold. I'm watching this level. Closes below here. I'll be looking for some sells. Yeah. Nothing super clear on gold. Naz, I'm watching these ranges here. Buys above, sells below for me. Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there because I don't think I'll be taking anything in the next 20 to 30 minutes. I'm just gonna go and update the community when something clear shows. So, Discord community. When I do see something clean on gold, I'll update you as soon as when it shows. Same with Naz, I'll update you possibly in the next 20 to 30 minutes. I'll update gold and Naz in the community. If you're not in the community, like I said, the links are in the chat. Scroll up and you'll be able to click one and get involved. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Been on for an hour and a half. I tried catching some, but like I said, it's just ranged. It's been sideways on Naz. Gold broke out back within this overall range. If I'm going to be looking for sells, I'll need a strong closure below this level. Okay? Strong closure below this level. So that's what I'm watching on gold and Naz, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. If if you're in the community, I'll see you there shortly. If not, YouTube guys, I will see you tomorrow, same time, 1 o'clock. I'll be back on for another hour and a half, 2 hours. Like I say, hopefully we can catch something tomorrow. But yeah, that's me, guys, and see you in the next one. Have a good day, tread safe, don't get caught in these ranges, and wait for some breakouts. Wait for some breakouts out of these ranges that I've just gave you. Alright? Bye, guys. Peace.